All right, thanks, Greg. Well, first of all, I just want to welcome all of our viewers. If you're joining us online, thanks for joining us this Sunday evening, and please feel free to type in the chat, and we'd love to banter with you. If there's anything that you agree or disagree with what we say online, or if you just want to talk about something, just put it in the chat, and we'll go ahead and banter with you. But yeah, what I'm thankful for, lots of things. First of all, thankful for God's blessings on me, my wife, and our family, the kids, my granddaughter. Also thankful for my two bros here that we can hang out, not just on Sundays, but during game days, and we can celebrate the wins and commiserate the losses, and argue with each other. So really thankful for that. And I'm also thankful for you guys joining us. Some of you we've met face to face during a game. Some of you we haven't met, but we feel like we're kind of getting to know you as we're bantering around and chatting with each other. So really thankful for that. Um, let me read one comment, and then I'll go to Arthur. So Wayne says, "Good evening, Three Down Bros. I'm happy to inform you that my Riders have locked up first in the West and the home final game." Yes, congratulations for that. Yes, yes, for sure. All right, let's go to Arthur.
Where in the good days and in the tough days that I can come to a sanctuary called my family, um, my wife and my son, and where we can share and we can support one another through prayer, and that's just a wonderful thing. And having a really good church family, along with and Greg and Roland are um, is in our church family, and it's just a wonderful thing. And then along with a lot of other brothers and sisters and friends that we can journey life together, and it's just a wonderful, and I'm so blessed and just able to journey life, hopefully walking in lockstep with in faith in God, and and yeah, and with Thanksgiving, then that's my Thanksgiving. Just so grateful for the love of Christ in all of our lives, and seeing how it um, can change us, and I've seen change, and make us better people. And for football specifically, definitely thankful for the improved defensive play of the RBC Lions and the consistent offensive play. And I would say special teams has improved as well. So, and to give the Lions a playoff spot, clinched last week, and they're a hot team. And then it's bring joy, and the stadium was more full
Yes.
Yep.
for
Yep.
the Calgary game. And I think that it's great to have a football team that is on the upswing into October. Like I was telling Greg, it's a 9-team league in the CFL. All you need to do is get hot after
Oh,
Labor Day.
I'm so thankful, Michael.
You're so thankful for me, Greg.
Yeah.
And
I love you, man.
and that's what it is. Like it doesn't matter how I mean, Calgary started hot, and now I mean they won the last game, but yeah. So it's just lots of good things, I think, for this Thanksgiving.
Yeah. All right. So let me read some comments. Blake says, "I'm thankful for you three." Blake, thankful for you as
Absolutely.
well, for all
Thank,
of you guys.
Thankful for the chance we had to meet him in person.
Yeah, that's right. Uh, Wayne says, "Well said, Arthur. We should all be thankful, especially at our advanced ages."
Oh, what are you talking
Yes.
advanced here? We're all
At
young
their
here, guys.
ripe
Right?
ripe
Right? Right?
ages. Yes.
Wayne doesn't look a day over 30.
Yeah, that's right. Your picture looks pretty young there, Wayne.
The picture might be 30.
Whoa, hey, careful though. Oh, my high axe picked up a dove.
Yes. So well, apparently at the beginning, I messed up. Both Greg's and Arthur's audio was not coming through. But what I'm going to do is, at least for the first segment, when we were just talking about what we're thankful for, I'm going to post that again as a separate short tomorrow. So, but I got all the audio, so I just messed up there in sending it out to YouTube. All right. Okay. So let's talk about the Lions. So we had a bye week, so no game this week, but things are starting to look good for the Lions. Winnipeg lost, so thanks so much to Edmonton.
Oh yes, thankful for the Elkamos.
Wayne says, "Yes, Greg, we are all looking good." Can't say that about my hair. I lost that a long time ago, but
Hey, Roland, you never have a bad hair day. Be thankful.
That's right.
That's true. So, should we look at the standings first, and then we'll talk from there? What do you
Sure.
think?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's take a look at the standings. Let me bring it up here. Give me one sec.
because that I believe was their game in hand on us, right? Because now we played the same amount. We've played the same amount. Yes.
Yeah, we play the same amount, but they're 2 points behind us. So
Right. No, but now that we've played the same amount, that now they are now technically behind us without a game. They are behind us. Period.
yeah, they're behind us. Yeah,
Oh no! Wait a minute. That only shows them at 15 games. There's still one game in hand because we're
I
playing.
think they're
16.
8-8 now.
Oh, 8-8. Okay,
I think
Right.
right, because there's only 2 more weeks. So
that's right.
Yeah. So as Wayne says, okay, Blake says I look better than the three of you. Okay.
He's not wrong.
not
That's
wrong.
true. That's true.
We'll give you that, Blake.
Yes.
But it's not a high bar. It's just us three.
But you notice Blake doesn't have a picture in his he doesn't have an avatar, whatever you call that. I'm trying to learn these things.
When are we gonna get Blake on the on to be the fourth person?
Yeah, I know we need to do
We are
that. Blake.
VIP.
Yeah. That maybe that'll raise our ratings, having Blake on the show.
Yeah.
He looks better than the three of us. Blake
One
says
down, bro.
it's really simple for the Lions. Win both and they host the West semifinal. Yeah, that's absolutely right. So, as Wayne said earlier, Saskatchewan has locked up first in the West. Standing wise, we are ahead of Calgary because we have the season series. And thanks to Edmonton, Winnipeg lost this week's game.
So are they 8-8 though? Just I want to make sure the graphic is.
Oh yes, 8-8. That's right. So
Oh, that's perfect then. So if they win out, we win out, we win because there will not be the need for a tiebreaker.
Well, we lose the tiebreak against Winnipeg.
That's what I'm saying. But if we win out, they win out. As long as everything like you guys stay the same, then we don't have to depend on the tiebreaker. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's right. So the only question now is if we can stay ahead of Calgary and Winnipeg, then we still don't know who's going to do the crossover. Yeah. Wayne says, I'm hoping that my riders can help the Lions on Friday and beat the Bombers for you. Yes, that's what we're hoping too. The only issue is that because Saskatchewan has now locked up first, I don't know how hard they're going to be playing.
They have locked up first, so they have nothing to play for.
Exactly, yeah.
So they could rest all their stars.
Yeah. Todd says, it felt great last night walking through Commonwealth Stadium after the Elks win. Oh, Todd, you were there. Walking past all the Bomber fans, seeing the Lions logo on my jacket. Felt warm inside. Okay.
You're a brave man, Todd. Appreciate you.
Yeah, it's wonderful. All right. So the Winnipeg Saskatchewan game, Saskatchewan has nothing to play for. Will Winnipeg eke out a win? Hard to say. We're playing Edmonton. Edmonton is doing
they have
well.
something to play for.
Well, Edmonton did well playing against Winnipeg, so it's going to be a tough game with us playing Edmonton.
Edmonton's still technically alive in the playoffs.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So
they have everything to play for, and we cannot take them for granted. We cannot take them lightly. The way the way they played nasty against the Bombers, we've got to play just as nasty, because if you don't, that's when injuries happen. And God forbid, right? We're trending at the right time, like Arthur said, but we got to make sure we stay healthy too.
I think you just got to get up early and then
Run it on them.
run. If you can establish a run, you're the hammer, right? You're the hammer, not the nail.
Yeah, because it looked like they consistently rushed 5 against Winnipeg. 5, the odd 6.
Yeah.
But
Zach did not have a good game.
Yeah, he
Really?
did.
I think he looked nervous. Like I think he felt the pressure of that pocket a little bit. But
I mean, in the beginning, it looked like they were going to run away with it, and then all of a sudden, it kind of stagnated, and then
Yeah. So Wayne's asking, has the Lions won the series against the Stamps? Yes, we have.
yeah, we have.
We have won the series against the Stamps.
2-0 against the Stamps.
Yeah, Blake's asking, in my perfect world, the Elks beat us and then beat Calgary. Winnipeg loses both week 21. Winnipeg loses both week 21. Lions beat Saskatchewan, and we still host the West semifinal. And the Bombers miss playoffs. Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. So basically, Blake wants Edmonton to overtake Winnipeg, and Edmonton crosses over. Okay. That's a possibility. Yeah. So if Winnipeg, loses their games and they don't improve.
So Winnipeg finishes at 8-10, and Edmonton finishes at 9-9.
Yeah. Wayne says, I don't think the Eskimos will make the playoffs. Yeah, it's a long shot for them, but it's still mathematically possible. Yeah. The other possibility is that I guess Winnipeg, Calgary, and BC could still all end up with the same win-loss records, right?
11-7.
There could be a 3-way tie.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It could be.
So, someone posted what will happen if that was the case, right? Did you?
So Matt Baker said, if that were the case, Calgary would win the 3-way tie.
How come? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense is because Calgary owns the season series against Winnipeg. We own the season series against Calgary, and Winnipeg owns the season series against us.
Yeah.
So it would be a combined record, which will probably be the same. But Matt Baker would have figured out. Then it probably goes to point differential.
Yeah. Or
yeah.
Is it? Or it could
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It just I haven't looked it up, so I'm waiting to see an article in 3 Down Nation to say like this is how it plays out.
I think someone said about they're looking at the record, the inside the division record as well.
Oh, well then that's not good on the Lions. Then.
Yeah, because we lost a lot of games to Western opponents.
Well, we swept Edmonton, but we lost to Saskatchewan. Well, Calgary just had problems with us.
Yes.
So that's why Calgary that makes sense. Then Calgary would get second.
Yeah. Wayne says the Eskimos have to beat the Lions and Stamps. I don't believe that they will.
And then Winnipeg needs to lose.
Yeah.
Well, there's hoping.
Yeah. Blake says a 3-team tie between Calgary, BC, and Winnipeg is now unlikely, but from what I know, it's division record second. So Calgary 2, BC 3, Winnipeg 4.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
So we just have to win 2. If we win 1, then we're at risk for a 3-way tie.
Yeah.
Or just losing, because then Calgary can win 2, and then we have to match that.
Yeah.
All right. Calgary's playing a beat-up Argo team, and there was no. Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong. Montreal still has a lot to play for. Correct?
Yeah. Let's take a quick look at the Eastern how the East Division looks. All right, so there's still one more game to be played tomorrow. That's the
Ottawa, Montreal.
Yeah, Ottawa, Montreal. So Montreal can still catch up to Hamilton. It's mathematically still possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Daniel says, "Hey guys, hey Daniel, nice to have you with us tonight. So if Montreal wins these two games, the next two games, uh, and Hamilton loses the two games, then
Looks like they have a bye,
yeah,
so they just have to lose. Hamilton.
just
Yeah,
one game. So they'll be 10-7. They'll both be 10-7.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know who has the season series
I
between.
think Hamilton's locked up first already,
Oh, okay.
so it's just a question.
Blake says they could still finish first. They need to win all three and have Hamilton lose to Ottawa in week 21. Oh yeah, because Montreal still has a game tomorrow. I'm not showing that in this chart.
Oh yeah. Okay. This
Yeah.
is This
Yeah.
is okay.
So Montreal has 3 more games.
All right.
But if Blake says if they're tied, Hamilton has the tiebreaker. All
Well,
right.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So by the time Montreal plays Winnipeg, I think it's a done deal whether they can catch up or not.
Well,
Because
if Montreal wins 2 in a row,
yeah, but Hamilton Ottawa game on week 21 comes first before the Montreal game. So they'll know going into that game whether Hamilton won or lost that game. Wayne says Hamilton is 10-7, not 10-6. Oh, okay, sorry. I'll correct that. Daniel says, do you guys discuss Winnipeg lost? BC just has to win out. We get second. Yes, we did talk about that earlier, Daniel. Yeah. Yeah, if we win out, we get second for sure. All right, so that's how it looks. I'll take this down. All right, so let's talk about what we want to happen and predictions. Blake says, who plays first in week 21, Als or Ticats? Ticats plays first, Blake, as far as I remember. All right. All right. So we're playing Edmonton. Edmonton was pretty tough for Winnipeg. Winnipeg didn't play their best game, but Edmonton was putting a lot of pressure on Zach. So that's probably a winning formula for them. So I would guess that's what we would expect as well when we play Edmonton. They're going to be putting a lot of pressure on Rourke. How do you think our O-line will fare against that?
That depends how healthy our starting tackles are.
That's
Hope
right.
this bye week helped.
Yeah.
Because like you guys said, I mean, I commented that the replacement tackles were adequate, but it weakened the interior too much.
Yeah.
Because
our guards were playing tackle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I think we had a first game and first year, the last game inside?
Pretty much.
Because I personally have I don't find a talent drop off when you replace Couture with Pearson at center. It's when you start replacing those two guards, then it's a little dicey. Especially when we're trying to run the ball when we need to run the ball.
Yeah. So Blake says the Als game could be meaningless. Yeah, but by then if Hamilton wins that last game, they would have known by then. But if Hamilton loses that game, then Montreal will be wanting to win that game against Winnipeg. Wayne says, if the Lions need a win in the last game of the season, I'll talk to the Riders to let you in. All right. Let's have you do that. Blake says, I thought last Saturday was fine, except this 2 in advice picks by Nathan. Yeah.
Well, Nathan just wanted to make it interesting.
Yeah, those 2 picks. Hopefully he'll learn, right? He's still on a learning curve, even though he's playing really well. And it seems from his interviews that he's very teachable, right? He's very open to improving and learning from his mistakes. So hopefully he'll do that. But the other thing too is when you're playing near the edge, sometimes you're gonna make mistakes. So I'm okay with that. Oh, now Wayne says he can't guarantee they'll oblige. Okay, so you'll just talk to them, but no guarantees. All right. Big talk, Nathan. MOP all over TSN. I, I think so. I was saying that even a couple of weeks ago when people were saying, "Oh, it's pretty close between him and Bo Levi." I mean, all respect to Bo Levi. I love him. I think he's a Hall of Famer, but he's not playing at the same level as Nathan.
Well, definitely not recently.
No,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah. But even earlier in the season, I think Nathan's level is still higher. I mean, I might be biased, but
Might be.
I mean, Bo Levi had some good games earlier.
He did.
Right? He did have really good
He had
games.
some great games earlier.
Yeah,
One of
very
them was
good.
against us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, statistically, he was out producing Nathan in the first third.
Yeah.
But I mean, and Nathan missed 2 games, right? Or 2.5. So, and then Bo's been in pretty much every snap. Well, he hasn't lost. He started every game.
Yeah.
So his stats are going to be better, totals wise.
Yeah. But yeah, recently he's dropped off.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting. But I mean, he will definitely be the East nominee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. All right. Let's go with. Let's jump to predictions then.
So we have a 2-game segment coming up. So we should do a prediction on the segment and then prediction on the game, right?
All right. Let's do the segment first.
Prediction time. Oh boy.
So we have Edmonton and Saskatchewan. Daniel's asking, what is Hatcher at for yards? Let's take a look.
It's like 1,400. You have to go to like the TSN site. It gives you the up to date.
Okay. The CFL site doesn't.
The CFL is behind. I wouldn't go to the CFL site. I'll start. The segment is I'm saying they're going to go 2-0.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, once against Edmonton at home, and then Regina, they have nothing to play for, and they're probably going to only play Harris 1 quarter.
Yeah.
How bad do I want to dance?
Wayne says, in case you didn't know, it looks like Trevor Harris won't play much in the last 2 games. But Mace says he'll definitely dress for both. Yeah, I expect that because it seems like age is catching up to him because the last few games, I mean, he seems to be kind of running out of steam. So I think he needs the rest. The only danger is that if he rests too much, then when the playoffs come, and they're getting a bye the first round, right? Because so that's the balance, right? He needs to be on point, while at the same time he needs to get rest, right?
But he's a veteran. He just has to manage the game, and
Yeah. So to Daniel's question, Hatcher is at 1,516 yards. The next person, Lawler, is at 1,400. So he's 116 ahead of Lawler. And then third is Johnson from Saskatchewan. He's at 11:59. And then number 4 is McInnes at 11:15. And number 5 is Saskatchewan Myers at 10:56. So it looks, I mean, the differences look between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 look like it'll stay that way. If McInnes has a good game, he might be able to overtake number 3. But yeah, that's how it's looking at in terms of receiving. Daniel says that Edmonton won't be easy. Yeah,
no, I agree with him because they have a lot to play for.
Yeah, but they're on the road, and then I saw that game. You guys saw the game too, right? I mean,
yes.
Edmonton's offense didn't look very threatening apart from the running attack. They had an interception set up. They had a fumble with Leak fumbling and a fumble right to the guy, and then they win by 5. So, and then of course Winnipeg had some kind of miraculous catches as well.
Yeah.
So,
That catch was unbelievable.
well, it was Wilson with 1-1, right? And then I was like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, but I was especially happy when I saw that kickoff return fumble right to that Edmonton guy, and then that was just the best team to have that happen against.
Yeah. So Nick Lisco says, "I'm going to the game with the 3 Down Bros." Woo! Yes.
All right, let's bring it, Nick.
That'd be fun, Nick. All right.
Oh, but he is. Hello, Nick.
So Arthur says 2-0. I say 2-0 as well. Greg,
Of course, you say 2-0. Well, I mean, there's no.
What does Greg say? Greg
Yes.
says he doesn't want to dance and sing anymore. So
so
I better make my prediction right?
You can't be picking like the opposite team while everyone else picks the Lions,
Why
and then
not?
the Lions win.
Well, I mean, come on.
Daniel
Well,
says
no,
BC will win out.
I need them to win out, so my season prediction comes true. So yeah, I'm going to go with 2-0. I got to go 2-0.
All right. Oh, Nick's predicting the game already. Edmonton 23, Lions 20, he says.
Whoa.
Oh, Nick, you want to be going to dinner with the 3 Down Bros after? You better be careful.
You going to kick him out? Disinvite him?
Well, there's Arthur knows Nick's game predictions, man. It's scary. It's very scary.
Scary. You're all right. 23-20.
Okay, so we're recording that.
Nick. All right.
Hey, Daniel,
All right,
we'll see you at the next game.
Yeah. So Daniel's putting some doubt on Nicholas's prediction.
Prediction wise, I'm going 28. Actually, no, what am I doing? 32 to 21 BC.
Okay.
All right, Roland, you're next.
I'm next. So I'm going to say I'm going to say 36-18.
All right, Gregory, what say you?
What say me? 34-29.
34-29.
Yep.
BC?
Well, yeah, I said 2-0. I'm not dancing anymore.
All right. Daniel has a prediction as well. BC 35, Edmonton 22.
35-22?
Yes.
Wow. I wonder if we could hit another 50 spot. That would be kind of cool.
50 spot. Any more predictions?
Yeah. Any more predictions? Put it in, and we'll record it. Yeah, they scored 25 against Winnipeg this week. Winnipeg wasn't playing their best game too, so.
Well, I mean, it's special teams had something to do with it, and
Yeah.
And
Okay,
Zach
Wayne
was,
says,
Zach was just throwing interceptions, man. It was
Yeah, I like Wayne's
Whoa.
prediction. 42-23.
Wow.
got you down, Wayne.
Okay, so if Nicholas is wrong, does Nick have to do up, up, up?
Okay.
I'm just asking, guys.
Yes.
Well, let's see. If he's the only one, maybe he's doing soda pop. Nick.
Whoa. Oh, but Nick can sing, though. The viewers will like it. Nick can
Soda
sing.
pop, Nick.
All right. All right, Nick. You get us some viewers. Daniel says, I think our offense is the best in the league right now. I think so. We're peaking. We seem to be peaking at the right time.
Well,
Todd says,
they found this Horvath guy
yeah.
suddenly.
Todd says 27-19, Arthur.
Yeah.
for
Has Blake
BC.
put a prediction in yet?
Blake, I haven't. I don't
Maybe he's
think
gonna like 15 field goals for Sean White or something like that.
Yeah, I think our offense is clicking at the right spot now. A lot of the other teams seem to be kind of moving either plateauing or maybe moving down a little bit, like Winnipeg. Calgary was downward, but then they won their game this week against Hamilton. So it'd be interesting to see if how they play next week. Uh, but yeah, having Horvat there, I think it sets us up for the postseason. Wayne says, I'm worried about your Lions once the playoffs start. Even though the Riders are at home, the Lions are scary good, especially on offense. Yeah. Yeah. They're clicking now. I mean, their offense has been fairly consistent, like what Arthur said earlier. It was our defense that was killing us, but our defense is starting to step up. And with the addition of Horvath, we're able to close out games because if he comes in with fresh legs at the end of the game, we can just run it down the throat of the opponents. Right, the defense of the opponents would be tired in the fourth quarter, and if you got fresh legs and a strong guy like Horvath, it's going to be hard to stop. So that's a really good strategy by Buck Pierce. Daniel says, guys, don't mean to change the subject, but watching NFL, seeing a 100-yard field, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I know we have a wider field. Yeah, I know that's a sore point for me as well. Okay, any more predictions? I guess we're still waiting for Blake's prediction. Blake, if you're still around, we'd love to hear what your prediction is. I'm hoping that McInnes will take number 3. He's pretty close.
Well, like Deontay Myers is injured, right?
Okay.
So he's, and then Keyshawn Johnson left the game early.
Okay.
But they still have
he got banged up. He got banged up in that game.
Yeah.
So it's, I think, I mean, if they're banged up, man, they got nothing to play for. I don't expect either one of those guys to take the field.
Yeah. Okay.
And if that's the case, I mean, then McInnes can definitely get to number 3.
Yeah.
Because
that'll be nice.
Yeah, because Keyshawn, he got banged up, and then I don't think he returned. So, yeah.
Nick says, which prediction? I'm not sure what that was referring to. Daniel says, Hatcher has so much chemistry with Nathan. Yeah, Nathan trusts Hatcher, and Hatcher has been pretty solid. I'm glad that he's starting to get a few touchdowns, because for the longest time he was getting all the yards, but he couldn't get in the end zone. But the last few games he's been getting some touchdowns. But yeah, between Hatcher and McInnes, we've got, and now with Kotoy as well, our top 3 receivers are quite something.
But you see the yak yards, Roland, for Hatcher. So he's played one less game than Lawler. Lawler's played 17.
Yeah.
And Lawler has 1,400 yards receiving, but he only has 203 yak yards.
Yes.
While Hatcher has 16 yards, but it has 563 yak yards. So you would think maybe a speedster like Lawler would have more yak yards, but maybe, he has got 14 touchdowns, so maybe he ran out of real estate.
Yeah, he caught it in the end zone.
A lot of times he catches it in the end zone, so there's like no more yak to gain.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty good for, it's pretty big pretty large number of yak yards.
It is. Well, a lot of Hatcher's routes are short to medium routes, and then he runs further.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like you said, like Lawler catches a lot in the end zone. Daniel says, I think it's possible for Hatcher to get 1,700 yards. It's possible, yeah, with 2 more games. Yeah. Wayne says, luckily we have a few weeks to rest up any injured players. Then we get the bye, which helps. Yeah, that's true for Saskatchewan. Yeah. All right. So I think those are all the predictions. Okay. Yeah, it'll be an interesting week. So I think that's all we have queued up for today. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, the pathetic officiating.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't say pathetic. It's inconsistent.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Okay,
Like, I mean, you go from
you
game to
kick us
game to
off.
game, and it's just 3 games on one day, and the calls are all different for the same thing. It's just frustrating. Just so frustrating.
And who benefits from these calls usually there, Greg?
Not us.
Well, definitely not us this weekend. I mean, I'm surprised we still didn't get a penalty flag this for the games this weekend.
Yeah, no, I just watching, like, what game was that? The Toronto Saskatchewan game. No offense to Wayne, but I mean, how many hits can a quarterback take to the head? Like, I mean, face mask. I'm not saying the hits were vicious or whatever, but I mean, every other game I see, especially a BC game, they get called for that, roughing the passer, because the face mask made contact with the bottom ear part of the helmet. Yet I don't know how many times Dagey, I don't know how they pronounce those name, number 7, his helmet was getting rocked and knocked off every single time. And I think it got called once, maybe, in the highlight package I watched.
Yeah.
That guy got hit hard all game long.
Yeah,
Like,
and I mean, a lot of them were after the ball was gone, like 3 steamboats kind of thing, and no call. I'm not picking. I'm not just. I'm. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Saskatchewan got favor or whatever. I'm just using that game as an example. Yet all the other games, you look at the quarterback wrong, and it's roughing the passer. The hit that Trey Ford put on Oliveira, low block. Oliveira's a ball carrier. How do you block the ball carrier?
That one I don't understand too.
So it's what do you call a tackle.
Low tackle.
A low tackle, or his
It's a blind side.
Blind side tackle, but low.
You're a ball carrier. You're gonna have a blind side, right? Come on. I'm like, again. You watch the Winnipeg safety and number 13 on the Eskimos, or sorry, Elkimos. They're hitting down that low too, and no call. I'm not saying it should have been like it's Trey Ford. I'm just saying those are the examples that come to mind that there's just inconsistencies.
That was a bad tackle too. He didn't wrap up. He was going down. He turned around and kind of hit the ball carrier with the back of his shoulder, and then Oliveira tripped and fell.
Yeah.
So that wasn't even a particularly good tackle. I don't know. Was that dangerous? I mean, I don't understand. The refs didn't call it, and then the command center called it in, right? I think, as far as I remember. So there's no flag on the field, and then the command center calls it in.
Which is, again, the refs right there. Like, command center should be there if it's challenged, not making a call if the ref doesn't call. I'm sorry. That's and this is gonna pain me to say this. And Roland, I'm so sorry, my Canadian brother, but you don't see that kind of crap happen in the NFL.
Oh, I can't believe Greg said that. Wow.
Yes, I can't believe that too.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. Do their officials get paid more? Do their officials get trained better?
Wow.
I don't know. I'm
sure.
It's just stupid. I mean, like, just, I don't care if they're bad calls, but just make them bad across the board. If they're good, just don't be like, this game it is, that game is not. This it's.
Yeah. So Wayne says they have to have it so the replay center does. I think he means does not come in unless there's a challenge. Yeah. So if the refs didn't call it, the replay center shouldn't just call it in, right?
Unless a player safety thing.
Yeah, unless it's a player safety.
So that's
thing.
and then they're thinking these blind side low hits are a player safety thing.
But they happen every single.
I agree with you.
I mean, how many hits have we seen that and the guy actually flips over?
Yeah.
And I've said I don't like those hits because that can take out a knee.
Like if Oliveira is looking over his shoulder at the quarterback to catch the ball, he's not looking ahead, and the
Nope.
defender is right ahead of him. How can the defender wait for him to turn his head around before making the
Yeah,
tackle?
because
Also,
if
I think they
yeah,
don't want him to tackle low. Tackle body is okay. No spearing, like wrap up and then plant.
Yeah,
I think. I mean, that's what my interpretation is, and I
yeah.
could be completely wrong.
Daniel says the NFL officials do this full time, so they work full time while the CFL is part time. So that probably explains part of it. But yeah,
You get what you pay for.
there was another one too, and I remember texting Arthur because I missed it. I thought there was a face mask call that became a non call.
It
What
wasn't.
happened
Yeah,
there?
they slowed it down and they zoomed in, and he just grabbed the ball. It
So he
wasn't
didn't
the.
grab the face
Yeah,
mask.
it wasn't the face mask.
Okay.
It looked like the face. People were upset, but you zoomed in. Yeah, it was just the ball.
and then tell me how is in a Lions tackle, the Lion grabs the center of the numbers on the back of a jersey and gets called horse collar tackle. Yet half of those games I watched yesterday, you're grabbing the nameplate, pulling a guy down, throwing him out of bounds, and no call. I don't get it.
We are getting the butt end of the calls. We're
I'm
like
just, I'm not
any.
saying, but I've seen other games when it's not the Lions. The guy gets pulled down by the middle of the numbers, horse collar tackle, like on a kick return or whatever, and then nameplate, which is closer to the area that is a horse collar,
Yeah,
no call. It's so
it's so inconsistent. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lions are getting the raw end of the stick, and I think it's probably going to be this whole year. It's going to be the raw end of the stick.
So stop making the, we're going to spend all this money rejigging stadiums to make a 100-yard field. Spend some money training the officials.
Yeah.
There, I've said it. And that, if they do that, then I will be very thankful for that.
Yeah. Daniel says it also takes way too long to call a penalty when the flag is thrown. I agree. I don't understand, right? The flag's thrown, so whoever threw the flag already has the penalty in his mind. But then, yeah, like they talk around, they walk around, they talk, and then eventually they go and announce the penalty. I'm not exactly sure what's happening there. Are they waiting for the command center to confirm before they
Oh,
announce it?
dear
It
Lord, if
might
they are.
be, or they're, or maybe they're just discussing it themselves, or they have the replay center, um, saying, "Oh, let's take a look at it." Right?
Yeah, because I saw a few where a flag was thrown, and then later on it says there's no penalty on the play.
Yeah. So maybe.
So
You know what else I can't stand since you brought that point up is if, I'm sorry, and you guys heard me say, if you can't call the play, if you can't name the player that did the penalty, don't call the penalty. I hate it. Like, oh, uh, game, misconduct or disorderly conduct, BC. Well, how do you know it was BC if you can't even name the player? Like that's ridiculous.
yeah. They call a number where the guy's not even on the field,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, I get it. If it's 61-51, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's hard to see. Yeah,
fine. But I'm sorry, I can see the numbers from where I'm sitting. Those officials are right there. But no, if you, yeah, oh, we'll better call a penalty on. Yeah, I think it was the team in the black jersey. Okay, it's stupid. Okay,
They're just so used to calling penalties on BC this year, so
well,
they
I
they're just
think it was
moving
a
on.
mandate at the commissioner's office. Which you know what, I'm glad Nate stood up for himself. But maybe the commissioner's office just said, you know what, let's pick a name out of a hat on who we're going to call three misconducts per game on. Oh, it's BC this year.
Oh, they had a head start on that. They didn't need to say that.
Yeah. But good on Nate for doing so. But that's maybe another show. But I'm glad Nate's standing strong.
all right. Yeah, officiating. Hopefully, when we get into the playoffs.
Well, that's what Arthur says. Like as long as we get the calls in playoff time.
Yeah, and I think the way they do it is the ref team that's performing the best get to do the playoffs, right?
Performing the. Ooh.
I mean, in terms of the fewest mistakes, right?
I think in the NHL though it's experience, isn't it, Arthur?
Well,
Like
I
seniority.
think each game they get each of the officials get graded, and then the overall grading at the regular season, the best grades get the playoff games,
Yeah,
and then that's where you make more money, you get bonuses. So it's to your advantage to ref it correctly.
yeah,
Okay, let me throw this out to our viewers and our followers, subscribers, what have yous. I've been watching this game for a long time. So yes, Wayne, I am advanced in my viewer
Advanced.
years.
You're seasoned, well seasoned.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to throw out a name here, and I want to see as many viewers if they can chime in if they know this name. Bud Steen. I think you became overseer of officials at the command center at one point. But back in the 70s and 80s, at the high point of the CFL, when our stadiums were full, there weren't these incompetent, inconsistent, stupid calls. Does anybody out there who's been watching this game since the 70s agree with me?
Okay. Daniel says yes. I think he's answering you.
Good on you, Daniel. Appreciate it, man. So one more advanced in years.
Daniel says, I believe from sources from TSN, there's going to be an announcement about this Grape Cup week. About what? I'm not sure what he was referring to there.
They're bringing in NFL officials. There we go.
The
Oops, sorry,
officials.
spoiler.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
I think those officials make more than our quarterbacks.
Wayne says, we all think our team is penalized too much. Yeah, that's a bias there.
Well, I know Saskatchewan got a lot of calls against last year. That was
Yeah, and they reversed it, I think.
Whoa, careful now. Careful.
For now.
Yeah.
We have a positive viewer in Wayne. Just let's keep him on our side there.
Yeah. Well, Daniel says official. So the Daniel's saying he believes from sources from TSN there's going to be an announcement about officials during Grey Cup week. Okay, hopefully that's some good news there. All right. So
speaking of announcements.
Oh, do we have an announcement from Greg?
Well, I did bring it up last week, but I'm gonna
do another dance.
No, maybe we'll see. But I had said to you guys last week, are there any more comments? Because I'm frozen on my end, so I cannot see what's happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to
no
watch. You have to watch it from the YouTube stream.
I am.
The comments are coming from on the YouTube stream.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah, coming.
The comment I'm showing right now on my stream is Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had said last week that I know Arthur said he would take it if Winnipeg crosses over, wins the East, is in the visiting dressing room in their own stadium, and we're in their dressing room, and we beat them for the Grey Cup. I said I would, to be announced next week. Well, it's next week, right? So I've had a lot of input from a lot of people, and so I'm hoping this will do well for this show. But if that happens, what do you guys think? Should we throw it out to the viewers or viewers' choice, or should I name something that I'm going to do?
Oh,
name something that you're going to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. These viewers make you do something.
Well, I don't know. I trust
the
viewers. We've met some of them. They seem like pretty decent people. I'm just not sure about that Nicholas guy.
Well, maybe not Nick, right?
So now I've had some young folks that I coach volunteer to choreograph a K-pop dance for me, and that I will sing with choreography and music on this show.
All right.
Or I have also been suggested, I'll give some choices to the viewers, or it has been suggested that I take a plunge into English Bay.
Like a polar bear?
A polar bear plunge. So we're going to have to broadcast that somehow. Or...
Okay.
You going commando?
No, we want to keep viewers, Arthur. We want to keep viewers. Or I eat a 6-pound tomahawk steak.
What?
Oh, that's no problem for you.
That's like...
Or, for choice, balut.
Okay. So okay, let's skip choice 3 because choice 3 is too easy.
I mean,
for
come
you.
on, man. That's like every day of the week for you.
Okay, balut. I don't know if any of the viewers know what that is. Or let's make the fourth choice, natto.
Eating natto.
That was suggested.
The fermented soybean.
No, I think it's mung bean. I don't know.
Mung bean, yeah.
Stinks to high heaven. So I don't know. You guys want to post that and have our viewers choose, and that's what I will do.
Okay, sure. We'll post that.
Should BC beat Winnipeg in Winnipeg for the Grey Cup?
So first one is a choreographed K-pop dance.
Yep.
Second one is
song and dance. I have to sing.
Okay.
And I have to sing almost this. I think they suggested I do the whole song, but I don't know if I can last that long. But
All right. So first one is a song and K-pop song and dance. Second one is a dip in English Bay, polar bear.
yep, which is
And
like an ice tub. That's
yeah.
I'll be okay with that. But
And third one is eating balut and natto
balut
together.
or together. Oh my god.
No, third is balut, fourth is natto.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Todd says balut bird egg almost hatched. I vote polar bear sim. Okay. We'll post that and we'll get the votes. Um, Nathan also said earlier, tuning in late, let's go get that dome field advantage for the playoffs. Yes, for
No
sure.
kidding.
We win the next two
Nathan, how you
games,
been,
it's
buddy?
guaranteed.
Oh, how about I put a fifth one in there? I buy Arthur and Roland beer for the next year.
Next year,
I
that's gonna
don't.
be a lot of beer.
I don't know if you want to do that. No,
Yeah, that's
that's a
that's
lot.
that's
That's a
that's
lot.
gonna be a
It's a
lot.
lot. One beer a day for 365 days. That's 2 beers a day. Oh wait, I've seen the beer. Yeah, yeah, let's scrap that. I've seen the beer you guys drink. You guys, yeah, never mind.
All right, so we'll post that.
Nothing
So
but the best stuff for Roland and I,
Yeah,
Greg.
yeah,
I know.
so the condition is Winnipeg crosses over to the east, and then BC meets them in the Grey Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but in answer to your question, you were saying if they come in through the east, will they go into the visitors' dressing room? Someone answered that on Twitter. I think they said that if it's their home field advantage, if it's their home field, they will always be in the home locker room, so they won't be going into the visitors' locker room.
Darn. Oh well, still stands. They got to be. They'll beat. They got to be. Now, dude. Yeah, because we said Winnipeg has to cross over, right?
Yeah, Winnipeg has to cross over for your condition.
Yep. No, no, that's not us crossing over. That's Winnipeg crossing over, right?
Yeah, Winnipeg
Yeah,
crossing over.
Winnipeg crossing over. We beat Winnipeg in Winnipeg for the Grey Cup.
Yeah.
Score
Dan,
doesn't matter. We just come home with the Grey Cup. We hoist that cup on Winnipeg ground.
yeah. Daniel's predicting that we could get 35,000 attendees for a playoff game.
Oh well, they
So
did open up the bowl. The upper bowl's open for this coming game, is it not?
yeah,
Yep. If they win the next two, they'll be on this massive win streak. Yeah, definitely. You might even get 40.
yeah, with the semifinals here. If Winnipeg crosses over and Edmonton gets eliminated, then it'll be Calgary coming back.
Oh,
That's going to be tough. If Vernon seemed back to form this last game, and if he wins the next two games, then coming back here for the semifinal, that's going to be a tough game.
I mean, he's not like he had okay, decent stat, but I think he had better stat. There really is the running game that really carried Calgary, right?
Yeah. Daniel says, "How do you think Vernon played?"
I think it was a B game for him.
this past
Honestly.
Hamilton game.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
he had a long pass, but he missed some passes, and Hamilton wasn't really playing that hard, in my opinion.
Yeah, Hamilton was off.
Yeah, so
But one thing I liked was they were already leading, I think, near the end of the game, and then he threw a deep pass. That was a gutsy throw. He wasn't playing conservative. They were ahead. They're leading. They could have just kept the ball on the ground, but he threw a deep pass because the guy was open, and he was accurate. Wayne says, no matter what happens, the West semifinal winner will have to come to Mosaic Stadium to play the Riders.
That is true.
That's right. Yeah. So one game at a time. If we want to host the semifinals, and then we want to go into Mosaic, and then we want to go into Winnipeg.
there you go.
That was much easier when I was here. Should have done it then. Much easier.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Because now, if I'm not mistaken, Winnipeg lost the Grey Cup last year, right?
Oh yeah, 3 years in a row, Greg.
Can they do it 4?
It might be harder. I mean, honestly, if they don't, I mean, they looked good in the prior games. They didn't look good in the last one, and we'll see what they do in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, because they didn't seem to get any sustained pressure on Fajardo. Cody looked pretty comfortable back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Jefferson even play last game? I don't remember hearing his name a lot.
Yeah.
He must have, but
All right. So it's 9:27. I guess let's call it a night. So thanks everyone. Oh, okay. One more comment from Daniel. I'll read this. Guarantee Winnipeg will not be getting to the cup. Said it first.
thanks, Daniel. That means I don't have to do anything.
Well, we're still gonna send out the vote.
Okay, let's see.
So people can still vote for it.
Let's see how much our viewers like me.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you're in pretty safe hands there, Greg, because the way Winnipeg is playing right now, it's gonna be
Even if they cross over, it'd be a tough path for them to get through. I mean, any one of those Eastern teams can beat them.
Yeah.
Well, I think Montreal can beat them. Now Montreal's at full strength.
Yeah.
Or close to the full strength.
Yeah.
I think Montreal can be a beast.
But like you said, the wheels got to fall off Alexander's wagon sooner or later. I mean, that guy can't keep winning.
Yeah. But at least he's healthy, right?
Yep.
And he can. Yeah, but yeah, he's due for a loss. I mean, come on, can't run the table.
Yeah.
Maybe it's against the Lions in the Grey Cup, because I think Montreal's probably coming out of the East. So
yeah, that's most.
You don't
likely.
think Hamilton come out of the East?
no,
Not the way they're playing now.
not the way they're playing.
Okay.
Because I mean, Montreal is I mean, they were without their starting QB for most of the year, so they're getting people back.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Montreal's the team to beat on the East.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then I'm safe.
Yes, you are. It's okay. We'll get you another time if we. Wayne says going through the East is not that easy. Nobody has done it yet. Yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah, all the travel and it's going to be tough. All right, so let's call it a night. Thanks everyone for joining and hanging out with us. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Have a great
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Yes, definitely. Happy and healthy to all you guys.
Yes, and have a great day off tomorrow. If you're off tomorrow, a good week. And for those of you going to the game, we'll see you there. Daniel says, "See you guys at the game Friday."
Yeah.
Please come and say hello. Please come and say hello.
Yes. So we'll see you at the game, and if not, we'll catch you next week Sunday for our live stream. Okay, take care, everyone. Good night.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Go Lions.
Go Lions. Bye-bye.